And welcome to RadChat. We're at UKIO conference in Liverpool. My name's Naman Johansen and I'm joined by fellow host Joe McNamara.
Hi everyone.
So we've got an exciting new guest on for you to listen to. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Glenn. I'm from Salisbury, and obviously I just said earlier that I'm quite new in the country and quite new to the system. So yes.
What's your profession?
I am a radiographer for
Diagnostic. Just to be clear.
For a couple of decades probably.
So, do you want to tell us about your career pathway? What got you into radiography?
Well, it is interesting though. So first, I'm in an engineering.
Amazing.
And then I just realized it's not my thing. And I randomly bumped into my friend. It's like, hey, let's do radio. So okay, let's do it. Registration time, I see like physics, anatomy. It's like, what did I registered?
What did you
like
sign up for?
I was thinking of different things, like, but all throughout the pathway of getting into radiography is interesting, especially when you studied in Philippines. And then I'm here now after those scenarios. And
what made you train in the Philippines and then decide to work in the UK?
well, a lot of different things, opportunity. Well, I've been here for nearly a year,
Right.
and I spent like 20 years in the Middle East, where I missed the FIFA. Yeah, been there for Paediatric Radiography for quite a while, so, and it's a big change. Of course, the weather.
Yeah, the weather. Everyone always mentions the weather.
Of course, everyone wants to tackle about weather. It's an ending topic. Yeah.
How have you found the transition from working abroad to working in the NHS?
Well, to be fair, it's quite easy. I've been working with the previous hospital I worked is like 80% are British, and the system are all the same. So it's not that a big leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say it's more kind of your outside of work life?
Yeah,
that's maybe more challenging
it is for sure. Yeah. Well, challenging, yes, in a bit. Where obviously in the Middle East, there's a bit of strict guidelines,
Right.
strict rules.
Yeah.
Religiously.
See, a lot of people would say that the NHS is quite strict and protocol driven. And would you say that that's probably not so much within the Middle East, but more culturally?
Yeah,
around?
that's right. That's correct. Exactly.
What benefits? I mean, I'm just trying to think. So if you worked in the Middle East, what drew you to coming here to the UK specifically?
Well, it's always a pros and cons. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you write a list?
Oh, I have specific.
Right. Okay.
Well, obviously, when you work in the Middle East, it's a vacation and a work at the same time.
Right.
And then when we move here, it's like the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the machines and technologies are probably much the same.
Right.
Yeah, I can see few advances in the Middle East, and as well as in the UK as well. So there's not much difference.
Did you have much support with the recruitment process of when you're?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like
100%.
a community within where you're working.
Well, yeah, it's easy. It's a smooth transition. So yeah.
That's good to hear.
Thank God.
You mentioned you work as a paediatric radiographer.
I do.
What draws you to that kind of profession?
Well, I love kids, to be fair. I was supposed to work in Alderhay
Yeah.
before, but then I wanted like a country vibe place, a more quiet countryside, so not in the Liverpool. Not in the Liverpool, yeah. Yeah.
What are you hoping to get out of this conference?
Certain things, probably one of those
Free
like
pens.
yeah, lanyard.
Yeah, lanyard. Everyone comes to this for lanyard.
Well, most of my colleagues just say, bring some lanyards. Yeah.
Are there any talks specifically that you're interested in attending?
Well, earlier it started with a good and interesting talk, and actually there's loads of it. I can't even choose. I just go with the flow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy UKIO. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Well, thank you for having us here.